Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders 2026 season preview. They finished the 2025 season 3-9 and saw the departure of Derek Mason. They hire first-time head coach Drake Stringer. This team's primary strength are linebacker. Linebacker is the one place that looks solid on defense. Gagliano gained valuable experience in taking over when Nick Vatio was injured. Jones and Lacey are capable receivers. Potential problems. The offense overall has question marks throughout the depth chart. Transfers are going to be counted on for key roles. With versatile running back Jaquel Middlebrook, 757 rush yards, 412 receiving, now at Virginia, and quarterback Nicholas Batito, 2,150 pass yards in 9 games, graduated, the Blue Raiders face a major offensive overhaul. The top 4 receivers are also gone. Cam Lacey, who made 5 starts, returns as the leading wideout after recording 38 receptions for 549 yards. A.J. Jones, 28 catches for 216 yards, is the only official returning offensive starter, although offensive lineman Otto Jantz Van Rensburg started 5 of 6 games before going down with a leg injury. He still earned all Conference USA freshman team honors. Roman Gagliano stepped in at quarterback when Batito was injured and showed promise, throwing for 1,005 yards and 5 appearances. He completed 57.8% of his 135 attempts, with 7 touchdown passes and no interceptions. To help replace Middlebrook, the Blue Raiders turned to the transfer portal, adding Antonio Martin from Kansas State. Martin rushed for 129 yards in 5 games last season, including 89 yards on just 5 carries against Utah. New additions should also bolster the offensive line. Center Adrian Crispin earned second-team All-Conference honors at Virginia Union in the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association. While Reese Tripp, a massive offensive tackle from Minnesota, brings size and potential. Now let's take a look at the defense for this team. The defense is a little better off than the offense in the way of returning starters with 3, but the top 4 tacklers, Parker Hughes, Anthony Bynum, Shakay Woods, and Brendan Harris, and last year's sack leader, Brandon Bucker with 5.5, are all gone. Overall, players who accounted for 15.5 of the team's 23 sacks and 7 of the 10 interceptions must be replaced. Linebackers Reggie Johnson, 10.5 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, and Corey Smith, 40 tackles, head the list of returnees. Other experienced players returning are defensive backs Jackson Lowe, 38 tackles and an interception, and Christopher Noble, 28 stops, 1.5 sacks. Defensive tackle Zion Simpson-Smith made the Conference USA All-American team after posting 3 sacks among his 21 tackles. Transfer cornerback Dyson McCutcheon played 24 games over 3 years at Washington, but did not suit up in 2025 because of injury. Kalen Woods, a starting safety last year, will enter fall drills behind on the depth chart. For special teams, punter Ashton Logan was 4th in the conference with a 44.4 yard average last season. Transfer Dominique Barregas was 20 of 20 on field goal attempts for Division III Susquehanna last year. He is also available as a punter. Fans should be encouraged by how their Blue Raiders finished their 3-9 season, posting wins over Sam Houston and New Mexico State in the last 2 outings after a competitive loss to Western Kentucky. But they lose so much on both sides of the ball, it is difficult to see the Blue Raiders making a major run up the Conference USA standings. They are projected to finish 8th in the conference. Now let's take a look at the 2026 projected starters. At quarterback, First-time starter, number 16, Roman Gagliano, 6'3", 222, sophomore. Transfer running back, number 8, Antonio Martin, 5'10", 229, senior. Returning starter wide receiver, number 6, A.J. Jones, 6'4", 202, senior. First-time starter wide receiver number 3, Cameron Lacey, 5'8", 158, junior. First-time starter number 1 wide receiver, Marcus Allen, 6'2", 216, senior. The rest of the offense will also be first-time starters. Tight end number 39, Evan Poitier, 6'2", 252, junior. Left tackle 71, Quentin Butler, 6'3", 304, junior. Left guard number 50, Chris Marino, 6'1", 322, junior. Center number 55, Adrian Crispin, 6'2", 299, junior. Right guard number 63, Alex Gale, 6'3", 307, sophomore. Transfer from Minnesota, right tackle number 75, Reese Tripp, 6'7", 383, junior. Now let's take a look at the defense. First-time starter, defensive end number 93, Aiden Butts, 6'3", 263, junior. Nose guard number 91, Felix Hickson, 6'1", 309, senior. Defensive tackle number 95, Zion Simpson Smith, 6'2", 285, sophomore. Returning starter, linebacker number 46, Reggie Johnson, 6'3", 255, senior. First-time starters, linebacker number 31, Matthias Malachi Donaldson, 6'5", 221, senior. Linebacker number 26, Corey Smith, 5'11", 223, junior. Linebacker number 16, Jaden Thompson, 6'3", 247, senior. Returning starter, cornerback number 2, Jackson Lowe, 6'1", 190, sophomore. Transfer cornerback number 5, Dyson McCutcheon, 5'9", 184, senior. First-time starter, safety number 38, Locke Kennedy, 6'3", 205, sophomore. The other starting safety, number 7, Christopher Noble, 6'2", 198, sophomore. As for special teams, first-time starter kicker, number 91, Dominique Borregas, 5'8", 218, senior. And returning starter, punter, number 92, Ashton Logan, 6'2", 196, senior. The 2026 Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders do have a favorable schedule. September 5th at home versus Murray State. September 12th at Marshall. September 19th at home versus Nevada. September 26th on the road versus Jacksonville State. Followed up by October 3rd at Kansas. Then they'll return home October 13th versus Delaware. They'll go on the road again October 20th at FIU. Then they'll return home for the first of 2 games on October 28th against Kennesaw State, followed up by November 7th matchup with Western Kentucky. They'll go on the road November 14th at Liberty, November 21st at Sam Houston. To close out the year, they'll finish up with New Mexico State on November 28th. Middle Tennessee State hopes to make a bowl game for the first time since 2022 when they played in the Hawaii Bowl. However, we project them to win 4 or 5 games, with favorites including Murray State and FIU, with toss-up games including Nevada, Delaware, Sam Houston. Now, what do you guys think? Where do you think Drake Stringer takes his team year 1? It should be interesting with 6 returning starters, but their last league title was 2006 when they won the Sun Belt as a co-champion. Maybe with top newcomers such as Antonio Martin from Kansas State and offensive lineman Reese Tripp, a transfer from Minnesota, maybe they'll be able to start doing some things on offense more consistently. But the problem is, can they stop anybody on defense? So we'll find out. I'm excited for your journey, Drake. Good luck. Good luck, man.